Hi, Rin. How you doing? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. I get it. I totally get it. It's okay. Don't worry about the sketches. Usually, you're tip top, right on point with your submission. So don't worry about this at all. I totally get it. Let's go and take a look. So, grill brushes, a loofah. Yep, these are all work. These are great. Sketches are great too. Really good job. I mean, even the way you had to do it on the fly. These are all very they all are all very effective at communicating the idea. So that's fantastic. And a lot of them, I think, could I'm glad that you added the little labels too, just to back up, just in case we don't quite get it. This one didn't have a label, but I figured this one out. This one's a tape measure to lasso your pony. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So all right, let's go and take a look. So any one of these is going to work fantastic, and I think to a high degree, the way you set up the narrative is going to define the success of this project. So I'll tell you what I mean in a second. So dry hair with a tuba, yep, that'll work. Snorkel, chainsaw to cut a cake, shears to mow the grass, snorkel for a bubble bath. That's hilarious. So you run out of bubbles, so you just kind of blow more water. That's hilarious. That one we already talked about. Bagpipe to drink from a soda fountain, a soda machine. That's pretty good too. I like this one a lot too. The snorkel to blow up the gun. Any one of these will work, but what I was saying before about the way you set up the the linear narrative is going to define the success of this project. And if you've looked at some of the other videos, you see that little example that I used. It was the one with the guy with the beard, whose wife made him shave the beard, and he broke his razor, so he sharpened a machete and used that. That one, I like using that example because it's a great setup because it really defines a linear narrative to the nth degree. In other words, it's set up with an introduction of a problem, introducing the characters, introducing the problem, introducing possible solutions, introducing an implementation, placing everything in working order, and then a final outcome, as it were. So that is what we're looking for, is that kind of setup. So in other words, something like this would be, I would say it would be considered to be like, okay, I need to pump up my tire. So a guy comes out of his house, he finds his tire flat. Oh no, what do I do, right? So somehow you're going to indicate that, yes, I do have a snorkel, and no, I don't have a pump. So I'm going to use the snorkel. Something like that. So it's that kind of narrative. Like, I don't have this, but I do have this, which I'm going to use to solve this problem. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about of really setting up the linear narrative. So, and take a look at those examples, the two that I had left in the begin stage of this assignment. Or feel free to take a look at any one of these videos. This is what I'm talking about right here. This one, remember, I didn't open it up before I opened up your post, so that's why I'm not showing that. I'm showing this, but take a look at it because you can definitely see how it's set up. The implementation. The definition of the problem, the thoughts of the solution, the aha moment, the implementation of the solution, practice of the solution itself, and then the final outcome. So just a really, really great way to tell a story. So think about that. Think about how you're going to tell that story. Okay? Fantastic job. Hey, you're free to move forward in whichever direction you feel has the most potential. I think any one of these is great. That it might come down to you thinking about, how am I going to tell this story? And you might think of some steps that will be more effective in the, let's say, for example, like the tuba example, than the chainsaw example. So what I'm saying is really think these through before you decide which direction you're going to go. All right, Rin, great job. Thank you very much. Any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.